This next comedian has performed for troops overseas and was in the Laugh Riot Girl Festival right here at Dow Comedy. Please welcome my good friend, Lindsey Loon. Thank you. Which way am I going? Okay.
Hey all, how you doing? Let's hear it for everybody who's gone. This is a hilarious lineup, man. I am so excited to be here. And yes, I did get to perform for troops overseas in a country that is famous for the sexiest, most romantic language, German. Speak Schnitzel to me. Achtung, schnell. Lederhosen. And I was thinking about the German language, there's a lot of and then there's some so it's sort of like a cobra having an orgasm. Do you guys want to hear my German pickup line?
Yeah.
Du bist so heiß. Ich könnte Pfannkuchen auf deinem Arsch braten. Does anybody speak German? Oh, yes, somebody does?
Then you lost them. You're so hot.
Du bist so heiß, ich könnte Pfannkuchen auf deinem Arsch braten.
You want to eat?
Pancake off your arsch. Make friends with breakfast foods. I do love to travel, and I love languages, and I love accents. I'm from Massachusetts, which means I'm very disappointed because I sound like this. I don't have a wicked cool accent. I don't say I packed the cat and have it yet, but I do know there's no fucking packing and have it. But I am from Massachusetts. I'm a masshole. And I do have some friends with amazing accents. And my mom has a friend who has an old-timey accent. Her name is Charlotte, but it's really Charlotte. She dropped the R and didn't pick it up. And she's such a strong personality. And my mom's a strong personality, too. She's an eye surgeon. She's very driven. But everybody pales before Charlotte. And we went to Charlotte's house for dinner, and she flings open the door. And she says, "You're late." And my mom says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We got lost." And Charlotte says, "Of course you did. You could get lost in a paper bag. When you open up someone's eye to do surgery, do you ever get lost in there?" And then she turned to me and said, "My God, Lindsey, your parents have such healthy color. What happened to you? You're practically an albino." And then it was time for dinner. So we go, and I'm eating nervously, but it's really good. And I said, "Oh, Charlotte, this chicken stew is delicious." And she goes, "It's not chicken." And I thought, oh shit, it could be anything. And I said, "What is it?" And she goes, "Oh, it's rabbit." And without thinking, I gasped, because part of the reason that we were late was we had 2 bunnies.
Oh.
And we were feeding them with their cute little noses, with the little big kale. They were so cute. And I just said, "Oh, Charlotte, we have 2 rabbits." And she said, "Don't be ridiculous, darling. It's not your rabbit." Oh my God. But I do love to travel. And it's funny because I have a kind of strange background. I'm Jewish, but I'm also half hillbilly. I'm a Jew-billy. My father's family is from the mountains of North Carolina, and my mother's family is from 5,784 years of survival. But you can tell that the hillbilly genes were strong. I'm kind of a ninja. I sort of sneak in there. I don't look very much like a lot of the people in my on my mom's side of the family. It's kind of like I'm moonshine on the outside, but I'm Manischewitz strong. We've got yarmulkes, and we've got mullets. And our yarmulkes say, "God bless NASCAR." Baruch Hashem. So happy Hanukkah, everybody. Yeah. So what else do I want to talk to you about? I'm a wandering Jew, Billy. I do love to travel. I lived overseas. I was supposed to be gone for 2 months, and it turned into 8 years. I'm very bad at keeping time. I lived in Australia, New Zealand, and Japan. And the one thing that all of those places have in common is they're really far. They're so far, if you went any further, you'd start coming back. And so I spent a lot of time on planes. And every time I'm on a plane, I think, I'm gonna die. Because I am terrified, fucking terrified of flying. And people think that I'm really chatty and friendly at the beginning of a flight, but it's really just kind of like a first date because I know we're gonna get physical. As soon as we hit turbulence, I grab. I just sink my claws right in there. And so I went on a lot of flights. One time, I picked a middle seat on a flight back from Japan, 11 hours. And I come and it's 2 sumo wrestlers on either side of me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And you know, my body type is cuddle. I'm kind of a squishy person. So I looked at myself and I looked at the sumo wrestlers and I thought, yes, airbags. I have never felt so safe on a plane. It's like, we are bubble wrapped. We're gonna be all right. Yeah. So I have a boyfriend. You can clap, y'all. It took some effort. Yeah, it's a bit of a journey. We have been breaking up and getting back together for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot of on and off. I just realized 7 years, man, I could have gotten a PhD in non-commitment studies. Yeah, 7 years, so long. And then I was thinking, 7 years, and then I realized, wait, no, it's just 1 year in dog years. Then I realized I did that math wrong. It's 49 years in dog years. So my Southern granny gave me some advice. Let's face it, everybody's given me some advice. My Southern granny said, Lindsey, you just want to find yourself somebody that you don't want to kill. Every day. You're still going to want to kill him most days, honey, but every day is bad. I sometimes wonder about my grandmother's life. So I guess what I want to leave you with, though, is that it's a crazy world, man. I feel like it's, happy Hanukkah, happy apocalypse, right? We were talking earlier. And it's so wild. There's so much stuff happening in the world. It's just absolutely wrenching. But we are out here and we are celebrating survival and laughter and storytelling and all this amazing stuff. So when shit gets really tough, just remember, don't be ridiculous, darling. It's not your rabbit. Thank you. I'm Lindsey Loon.
Lindsey Loon, everybody. My favorite Jubilee. Actually, the only Jubilee I know.